Hey, hello everybody. Yeah, I am Marko Princevac. I'm Associate Dean of Engineering, and I've been asked to share with you some FERPA guidelines. I know it's not the most interesting topic, but please bear with me for a few minutes. And let's to make it more interesting, let's start with a quiz, right? It's university, why not? So, if your student is struggling, will we call you? If you call us, can we share information about your students, or can you go online and see your student's grade? Well, by now I'm sure you know that default answer to these three questions is no. Let's see why. Well, that is basically because of FERPA Privacy Act from 1974. Same act that gave you right until now. Right now, those rights are transferred to your student. Yes, we know that we have underage students in our college. However, in the eye of the law, they're considered adult, and we are not allowed to share their private information with you. Yes, that information can be shared, and the simplest thing is to share grades. We do not need to be involved in that. In online portal, student can allow you to see their grades, right? So that's between you and the student. Now, if you want to talk with us about progress of your students' grades, whatever, that gets a little bit more complicated. First, the student has to sign a FERPA release form, and that form has to specify which topics can be shared with you. And then once when we meet, also your student has to be present. So we had a case that in front of parents, students submitted one FERPA form, basically authorizing us to say whatever we want, right? Whatever parent is asking. But on a side, student service form, very limited form that explicitly ban us. Basically, students said like this: my parents should not know about this and about that and about that. So we did not know what to do with two forms, one that parents think that students submitted and the one that students submitted behind. So we went to our legal department, and legal department told us that we cannot meet with these parents, right? And you can imagine how displeased parents were, right? But we could not tell to parents, listen, your student gave us a form that basically bans everything, right? So my point is, please do not be upset at us. It's not that we are not cooperative. We are just banned by law to share some information with you. Let me share some experience of what is happening when parents are calling me. Kind of common topic, common thing for all parents is that they are very close to their students. They share everything. They know progress and grades. They are aware that student is not the best, but is definitely above the average. And unfortunately, reality is not always aligned with this. So I prepare kind of a student-parent dictionary. So if your student says, although I have a good grades, I'm just doing really well, we are advising him or her to change engineering. Put yourself in our shoes. We would never do that. If we have a good student, we want to make a good engineer from that student. So we would never advise student to live in engineering if progress is good, right? Then they do not want me in engineering, I will be moving out of engineering. So when parents approach me with a statement like this, I follow up always, and this is what I find out usually to be the case. Student is thinking of changing a major, okay, or student already changed a major and now he's just priming parents that for that truth. In some cases, student is already dismissed because of grades. So if GPA falls under 2 for 2 quarters in a row, it's a UC rule, right? Such a student is dismissed. This is a tough one, and it does happen. I was never in engineering, but graduation is soon, so do not be surprised that my commencement does not coincide with the engineering event. Does not happen often, but it does happen. Okay, so yeah, parents do call me, and the only thing that I can say is I will look into that, but please have your student call me. And guess how many students actually follow up their parents' call? Yeah, nobody follows up. So with that being said, we do want to hear from you. Actually, now we will have event for parents and dean, and we will be telling you in a ways how we can get involved. And yeah, do not hesitate to contact me, to contact anybody. Just please be aware that we are not allowed to share information with you. When you tell me something, yes, I will look into that, but I will never come back to you, right, to report. So yeah, I think this is enough about FERPA. Looking forward to cover more interesting topics with you. And yeah, well, see you soon at the parents event with the dean. Bye-bye.